I would like to welcome you all to the scumbag era. That basically is just me saying that I'm gonna do what I want to do, play the games I want to play, which is what I've been doing this entire time. But I've always tried to make things enjoyable to an audience that doesn't exist, and I'm kind of done doing that. I like making these videos. I like editing these videos. I'm just gonna do this for me. So effectively, I'm not like worried about what YouTube considers like advertiser friendly because I'm not getting ads anyway, and I'll probably never be able to. So here's the deal: if you like what I do, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe share it with somebody else that you might think is good. If you don't like it, fuck it. Go ahead and tell me that you don't like what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not supposed to swear in the first minute, but I don't care. No ads, and that's kind of the plus side to this channel. I'm effectively wild westing it. I can do whatever I want. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace out. The music isn't bad, but it's very. I think the TMNT, like outside of the even in the Jim Henson movies, the TMNT have always been like pretty like well connected to hip hop. So, all right. So I'm probably gonna do these next 3 episodes like today, so I'll be able to remember who all I played as. So we're playing as Raphael today. Now I would like to point out that there's yet another TMNT game that released like a few days ago. Splintered Fate. And it's an RPG. And it's a roguelike. So I don't know. I don't have it. At least not yet. I don't know about the money. I haven't checked my finances. I don't think I'm in a position to spend money on things for fun right now. I think that'll be the case for the next few months. Because life sucks for when you're black and poor. Not black and poor, but black and also poor.
Time for me to bring the pain.
But also black and poor. So when you're black and rich, it's not that big of a deal. But also when you're white and poor, it's also pretty fucking trash.
I love being a turtle.
Wheel of Fortune, dude! Oh man.
When did this come out?
This year.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that and ask again, what year did this come out?
What year did the arcade game officially come out? I don't know.
Okay.
This was released a few months ago.
Again, was
Hold on. If I tell you who it's made by, that might fix things. It's made by Game Mill. Like
I really, again, like, my issue is that, like, this game,
it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good, and for how long it was out, it's still not good. It's still not good enough to make a port of it.
That I like. Here's the thing. Obviously, I never played the arcade version. I don't go play it. So I don't know what the arcade game was like. Like, I don't know if it was this easy or what. But the wild thing is, like, all the reviews I've seen have been, the only people playing this are people who like TMNT or have little kids who like TMNT. And it's at a point where it's like, well, we don't really want to, like, we're not going to talk bad about it because there's no point in it. Like, it's really easy, yada, yada, yada. But, like, that's all there is to it. It's very, very easy. Like, there's nothing else to say, honestly. Like, I've not played the stage before. This is a. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but like, every time the turtles turtles hit an explosive barrel, the enemies all walk toward it. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed that, like in the last episode.
And, you know, God forbid that, like, you just have something go wrong.
But this is for people who, like, for kids who grew up with the 2012 show. This is their shit.
I can never get too much.
You didn't super love the other game based on this, did you?
Which one?
I just remember you playing like based on this specific era.
There's a few.
Nice.
Like there's several actually.
It was like a side scroller, I think.
You talking about Danger of the
Which still-
Ooze?
Yeah, I think that was it.
I played that bitch twice.
Yeah.
Like I didn't hate that because it was a Metroidvania. The only thing about that game I didn't care for was the speed run trophy. Like if it wasn't for the speed run trophy, I think I would have platinumed it. But like I was like looking up like the guides on the speed run trophy, and people were saying like even if you're good at it, like there's still just like a
You have not seen the
there
last of me.
like you only have like a few like minutes to fuck up.
And that's never what you wanted.
And I was like, yeah, I'm out.
You fools.
And also they were like, yeah, you gotta
Legs and loves to
like there was a trophy, if I'm not mistaken, for 100%ing the map, which meant just simply going to every part of the map. That was it. That's all you had to do. And I think I had a glitch where part of my map wouldn't show up. I think now they say yeah, something happened where like I couldn't get 100% on the map. Didn't know how, didn't know why, and I tried hard, or I did, and I simply just don't remember doing it because that game was very simple. And like, but I recorded that game years ago before I had the Elgato. Like I said, you walk into that map, you walk into this fight, these fights.
take him down like a level 1 boss.
Technically speaking, every boss is a level 1 boss because there's no direction.
How many Turtles in Time games are there?
Like how many side-scrolling beat-em-ups, or how many versions of Turtles in Time?
The second one.
I can name 3. Technically 4.
Because there's 3 shells, there's Shredder's Revenge.
No. That's not Turtles in Time. Like if you mean versions of Turtles in Time, like with the name Turtles in Time, like, but like if you mean like side-scroll beat 'em up, like most TMNT games are indeed side-scroll beat 'em up.
Just what I needed.
They allowed me to succeed.
Nice.
Surrender or be disintegrated. Turtles are no match for Crash.
I'm really curious to see what the last Ronin's gonna play like. Like if it's just gonna be like Batman.
If it's not like Batman, then they fucked up. And that's coming from somebody not because like, oh, I'm a TMNT fan, I'm a doc. Like, no. I expect it to be bad. Like when any TMNT game comes out, I expect it to be bad. And I was like,
that is the default moment.
yes, like we are in a point where like that's just what it is. And I remember like when some game was coming out, I said that in a TMNT group I was in on Facebook, and they was like, you don't know, it could be good. I was like, no, I do know. It won't be good. Like, they never are. We are not allowed to have good TMNT games.
Now stay down.
They can't do it. Think about how many Power Rangers games there have been. Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, honestly even Batman, lends themselves to video games. Anything that is fantasy or like comic is designed, is like perfect fodder for a video game. Like I'd argue like anime, not so much. Like, cause I feel like we didn't get a good, the only 2 good Dragon Ball Z storyline games story-based games we ever got were the Legacy of Goku games and Kakarot. Kakarot was fantastic. Got a little lazy toward the end.
Pizza time, turtle power.
But yeah, the only like I never got to play all of the like the 2003 TMNT show games, I only really got to play the first one. So I never got to play Battle Nexus. And I never got to, I got to play the third one. But I didn't get a chance to play Battle Nexus. But like that first one was hard. That shit was by Konami, and I don't mean it was hard as in like it went hard. I mean it was hard as in that bitch was difficult. It was very unforgiving. Like it was one of those like, I think this is the boss room. Yeah.
You should have minded your own business.
It's all the voice actors, like straight up, like that. That's like the best part of the entire show. Is like,
this is gonna be a brutal fight. Come on. Oh, yeah.
hey dude.
Those shells will hang in our new lair as trophies. Nice. Targets on my feet.
I fucking died. Hold on, the question is, nope. Even when I died and came back, I still had full turtle power.
It's just, it's okay.
But then
I
again,
understand.
in a game that doesn't give its player any kind of defensive options, what else are you supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Starting to annoy me.
Yeah.
Like I can't block, I can't dodge.
Here I come to crush you. Gotcha. Impressive. Most impressive.
I think the only thing that made me like go on this, like, this isn't a video game thing. It's a video game. But like usually in games in general, like if there's not a fail state, then like I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing to lose. There's absolutely nothing to lose. So I've decided the next episode will be the last episode. I'm just gonna do the fucking Shredder fight. Like I'm just gonna do it all in one episode because there's no fucking point. Like I'm not doing that. Like I just realized that was an option. So it's Thursday. This episode is going up on a Thursday at 6 o'clock in the evening. It's boring. This is a boring game. But that's boring because I'm playing it by myself. I can't stress to you enough. If I was playing this with a kid, like a 6-year-old, somewhere between 6 and 12. Honestly, that's no. 6 and 10. Because I feel like an 11-year-old or a 12-year-old would be like, this isn't very fun. Like they would recognize the lack of challenge and be like, there's nothing to do here. And it's also possible that like the whole like score thing might simply be because they expect you to play with other people. But yeah, there is no challenge. There's no repercussion for failing. You could argue that's a millennial game or a Gen Z game. Like, yeah, possibly. But I'm a millennial. And most Gen Zs I know play games that require, play games that, you know, a lot of people play games that have fail states. Because, like, success feels good. Speaking of, Mark, I don't think I ever told you this because there was never a reason for it to come up. One of the things I hated the most about Super Smash Bros. Melee was whenever you would play like an event match or break the target. Whenever you failed, the way the dude said failure always like ate at my soul. I hated it.
Like he was genuinely upset with you.
Like he was like, yeah, he was like failure. And like I hated hearing that. Like I'm talking about to the point that it felt like it was a target against it was a targeted attack against me.
You personally.
Yeah, me personally. Technically speaking, it kind of was. All right, ladies and gentle jerks, we're out of here. Hope you found, I don't know. Again, man, I'm sorry, but I bought it. I'm playing it. I'm recording it. I'm editing it. I'm publishing it. And if anybody watches it, I won't be shocked. Because nobody's watching Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Nobody. But the one Kirby video got like 200 clicks.
Yeah, so that.
Insanity. I don't understand what happens. I get the feeling that this might do well. Why might this do well? No one else is playing it. That's it.
Just literally, that's it.
All right. Bye.